The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Bonning drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors,
Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And let's turn that baby down. Welcome into North Fond du Lac for the second game of this series for the Lions and the O's, the co-op of North Fond du Lac and Oakfield. I just want to get this out of the way before we even get started. We're going to have internet issues today. We've been having them for the last, 15 minutes or so since we've been set up, Dom, but we're going to try to battle through the best that we can. Dominic, how are you besides the fact that we are here, it's hot, and that we're having internet issues?
Well, the internet issues is a big thing. I feel like we haven't had a stream this season with you and I where we've got off to a hot start. The MiFi this season early on in the year is still trying to work out the early season jitters, but I'm excited to watch this ball game. We already saw the first of this one on Tuesday in Lomira. The O's took a 9-3 victory, but it'll be a different ball game here. Different pitchers on the mound, different environment here in North Fond du Lac. Brand new start for both of these teams. It's one you want to look back on if you're the O's, but come on and dialed in, and hopefully you can get a 2. And it's one for the Lions. You want to not look back on Tuesday, and hopefully you can just come in today and get a fresh win, split the series at 1-1.
That's exactly right. The third game in just as many days for the O's. They played at Lomira on Tuesday, got the 9-3 victory, then came home last night, first home game, and they got shellacked by Lourdes Academy 9-1 in their home opener. Not the way they wanted to start, but they were missing a couple of key pieces through their defense in that batting order. And, of course, pitching last night for the O's, it was a little bit of different pitching styles that we've seen, just kind of throwing some guys out there and seeing what they've got. That being said, we'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, first pitch from North Fond du Lac.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market & Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market & Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market & Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wing rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Meadowcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Meadowcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
North Fond du Lac here for this flyweight conference matchup between the Lions and the co-op of North Fond du Lac and Oakfield. The O's will take their defensive positions first, obviously, because it's a home game for them. Lomira's batting order, let's go down that thing in order right away. 1, 2, 3, it's Jackson Bloom, Charlie Cole, Colton Wagner. 4, 5, 6, Cooper King, Lane Pastorius, and Maddox Bodden. And rounding out the starting 9 is Dawson Casper, Nathan Leiter, and Blake Stagger. On the bump today for the O's, James Kautzer, So we expected to pitch today in this conference game. Usually they run that tandem of Stettbacher and Kautzer. Stettbacher threw on Tuesday in that 9-3 victory over the Lions at home. Now North Fondy comes home and Kautzer will take the bump. Dominic, what are you looking forward to in this game, the second one that these two teams will play this week?
Yeah, it should be interesting. We've seen this North Fond du Lac team, North Fond du Lac Oakfield team, the O's, twice now on the season, on Tuesday and here tonight. We've seen this Lomira team quite a few times, too. Got a good chance of seeing who's their best hitters, seeing who can field well, seeing who's got the bump most of the time. And it should be interesting. The game on Tuesday was different because you got Drew Stettbacher on the mound. You got Kautzer here. Got different alignment. Bloom will play second and not pitch tonight for the Lions. And instead, you'll have the flex position here for the Lions today. Pitching in the flex position will be Logan Wendler. So he's probably the ace, at least who we've seen a lot from the Lomira Lions in Logan Wendler. So should be a good game. I'm excited for this one. Bounce back game for North Fondy and technically a bounce back game for Lomira.
That's exactly right. If you haven't noticed yet, which I don't know how you wouldn't, as the first pitch followed back by Jackson Bloom of this game. We start at 4:39. If you haven't noticed, we're having internet issues here in North Fond du Lac. Last night, if you watched that game, we were just fine. We had, what's that called now?
Starlink.
The Starlink here. So our internet was great. Tonight, we do not have the Starlink. We've got a couple different games going on JLS. So the Starlink, I believe, is in Dodgeland with Jeff. Trying different internet things. Tonight, obviously, it's not working as well as we'd like it to. So just bear with us as best as you can. We're going to try, but at the end of the day, there's not much we can do. Either way, it's a 1-1 to Jackson Bloom to start this game off. Ripped into foul territory, ranging out of play. 3 camera angles for you tonight. You see this one from out in center of James Kautzer on the bump and the batter's eye view. You come back to this one where will be your main camera if anything's hit in play. And we got the Aaliyah cam, which seems to be lagging right now a little bit, but should be okay eventually. The 1-2 to Jackson Bloom, low and away for ball 2. Dominic, do you want to run that scoreboard too?
Oh, yeah. Let me adjust this first.
It's all right. I was
forgot.
trying to put them as far away from each other as I could, but only so much I could do. Jackson Bloom fouls this one back. Maybe just kind of stick it out the window
That's
towards.
what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get it to move.
Sometimes those clamps can bolt. Up to Charlie Cole now with one away here in the top of the first. Takes an outside pitch just away.
What happened to Jackson Bloom?
I don't know. I was trying to watch you adjust the.
I think it was a strikeout, I'm assuming.
I didn't hear it put
I
in
didn't
play.
hear it. Yeah, I didn't hear anything in play. We didn't see anybody move around.
Sorry, we got a late start here today at JLS. Setting up all of our equipment, and that usually sends us in a scramble. You're seeing that right now, I think. The us trying to scramble up in the booth still here in the first. But
either way,
we'll dial back in. 1-2, swing and a miss, and I think it's back-to-back Ks for James Kautzer. Charlie Cole goes down swinging. Brings up Colton Wagner now.
NFDL Oakfield base.
That's the one. Let's get this instant replay worked.
There we go. 2 outs. Nobody on. And now a 1-0 count to the 3-hole hitter in Colton Wagner.
Wagner, the second lefty of this Lions lineup in their top 3. See how Kautzer deals. Lomira is yet to put one in play. Off the end of the bat. Ranging foul, and it goes. That was right over by Aaliyah. Belagan still. She's also quite far down that line.
She is. We might have to rein her back in a bit. There's also a dugout.
There's a dugout.
In our way. Trying to
1-1, ripped to right, and that will fall in front of the glove of Preston Moon. A 2-out single. Off of the bat of Colton Wagner. Single. Off of the bat of Colton Wagner. King doing the catching duties today. Yes, he's done primarily for the Lions.
I don't think I've seen him in any other position.
He's done primarily for the Lions.
I don't think I've seen him in any other position besides catcher yet this season.
I don't think so either.
I think he's been on the bump. I think maybe Coach Lehman told us he's been on the bump once, but besides that, I believe he just is behind the plate, and that's where he'll stay. Takes a 1-0 count from James Kautzer. Is behind the plate, and that's where he'll stay. Takes a 1-0 count from James Kautzer. 2 strikeouts this inning to start. He's got a runner at first now after a single from Wagner.
Bottom of the zone for strike 1. The count evens up.
Very windy, and the wind is blowing out to right towards the right fielder. So any ball put in play in the air, and might stay in the air for a while, it's going to have any ball put in play in the air, and might stay in the air for a while, it's going to have some movement on it. We got some strong winds coming from behind us here in North Fondy. Pick up some movement on it. We got some strong winds coming from behind us here in North Fondy. Pickoff attempt. Never went over.
No, Kautzer didn't throw.
Pickoff attempt. Never went over.
No, Kautzer didn't throw.
But Wagner got back.
1-1 count now. Runner takes off. Cooper King for the Lions, still with 2 gone.
So 2-1 the count now to Cooper King, who's now got a runner in scoring position at second. Did you just say that?
Yep.
Okay. I thought as I was saying it, I was like, this sounds really familiar.
Yeah, just came off of my lips.
Sometimes I'm just so dialed into the game.
I understand. I think you were actually just catching up on your scoreboard.
I was.
I know. I saw it.
It's okay.
Happens.
Thanks for calling me out.
You're welcome.
I was trying to play it off.
You didn't do a very good job.
I did. I knew I did, but then you had noticed it.
I notice everything.
That's not true.
2-2. You're right.
What was the first out of this inning?
2-2, strike 3. He'll tag him on the chest, and 3 strikeouts, I believe, for James Kautzer in his debut at home. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, the home half of the first.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Eats in Oakfield is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Back here in North Fond du Lac, a scoreless first, a 2-out single, and a stolen base from Colton Wagner, but he's stranded at second. 3 strikeouts for James Kautzer in his pitching debut here at home in North Fond du Lac. Back in the bottom half of this first inning, now the O's have their first hacks. It'll be Austin Supley up to bat first, facing Logan Wendler. First time we're seeing him, at least I'm seeing him. You see him the first game you covered in Lomira, the one where it was snowing?
Me and Justin.
Justin and
Wendler,
I think.
Me was there.
Okay.
That's right. Logan Wendler was on the bump. It was a chilly one, so very different here as we're nearing the record high in, I believe, in
May
Wisconsin,
or April?
On this date in April.
Okay.
It's an 80-degree weather.
Wow.
If they said it, then the last time I saw Logan Wendler pitch, it was...
That one he watches go by, meal, if that's what you want to call it. Swings at that one. He had, I don't know if he had the cheeseburger, but he was talking about a cheeseburger from Quick Trip. He rolled up eating Chex Mix, and then he also had some Hostess mini powdered donuts in his bag.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, Wendler, the last time I saw him pitch, he went 6 2/3, only allowed 2 earned runs, had 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, and only 4 hits allowed. A great game from him in a W for the Lions.
This one right back up the middle. Shortstop comes and grabs it. Throw across, not going to be in time. An infield single for Austin Supley. Way to hustle down the line. He had an 0-2 count, just battled back, and was able to put that one in play.
So both of these squads have now had runners on base. We'll see if the O's can be the first to punch one around to home. The one difference here for the O's is they have it on. Lions got it with already 2 outs in the inning.
Aaliyah's camera is looking a lot better wherever she moved to.
She's close to us now. She's in front of the dugout.
That is fantastic. She did a great job.
That's called communication.
Right there. Love that. Runner takes off. This one swung on anyway. Lifted out to deep center. Runners continue to move over the head and out of play. A 2-run bomb for Drew Stetbacher. That ball was laced to center field.
It's the first time I've been able to use the new home run graphic there. Drew Stetbacher gets the first home run of the season that we've had a pleasure of calling here in North Fond du Lac. The O's take a 2-0 lead. Still nobody out. They got more time to do damage on Logan Wendler.
I always tell you my home run calls are the worst because I can never tell if they're going to be a home run. That one I didn't even see off the bat. I had no clue where the ball was going. And then I went to the instant replay here, and our instant replay is messed up, so that didn't look good either. But either way, a 2-run bomb from Drew Stetbacher. I was talking before this game to head coach Behringer about his pitching duties, but getting it done offensively to start this thing off.
Yes, he is, and I talked about Wendler in his last time up. Only allowed 2 runs the entire game. He allows 2 runs with the first 2 batters, and nobody out still in this ball game.
Yeah, it's a rough way to start. As soon as you said that, I was going to mention something about, well, we really are in for a pitcher's duel today. Still could be if Wendler can dial back in, but Drew Stetbacher's not having any of it. 2-run blast over the center field wall. I believe it was Coach Behringer telling Austin Supley to run, run, run. He knew it. I don't think he knew it was over the wall, though.
I talked about this wind that's pushing out to right field. That one had a carry, and it was up there a while, so the wind definitely helped that one. I don't know if it would have been out of the park without the wind here today, because it was literally just over that yellow covering on the top of the fence here in North Fond du Lac.
Swing and a miss brings it 2-2 to Carson Fisher. Back in the lineup after missing yesterday's game, and he goes down on strikes. Cooper King immediately popped up, wanting to throw it around the horn. Had to wait for Fisher to move out of the way. Nice bounce back out for Wendler on the bump. And nobody on with one out now here in the bottom of the first. The O's already up 2-0 early. That wind is really whipping. Had to break out the sandbag to anchor down that camera in center field. That's the first time I've had to do it this year, so that kind of tells you how windy it is right now. First pitch missed outside to the cleanup man in James Kautzer. Looking to help out his own cause. Drew Stetbacher has already done it for the O's, but Kautzer wouldn't mind a base knock right now. This one ripped to the left side. Picked up at short, a backhand play by Charlie Cole. He will make the throw offline. Kautzer now turns for 2, and he will come into second standing up. A heck of a play by Cole over at short with the backhand. I don't think he was going to make that throw regardless. An infield single, and then advancing on the error for James Kautzer.
Exactly how I'm going to rule it. Great minds.
Think alike. And we finish each other's
sandwiches.
That's what I was about to say. Is it Jinx?
Jinx again.
Okay. Okay, we're done with that. I'm going to try this replay again. I'm not exactly sure why it looks like this. Not a clue, actually. So we are going to remove it, and we'll come back to it in a bit. I'm going to try to fix that replay. Either way, a runner on second and still only one gone here for Henry Drazkowski.
So far, 3 hits in this inning for the O's. Only one out still as Cooper King will chat with Wendler.
3 hits and 4 batters. I think that's the right time for King to go out there and talk with Wendler. It's tough giving up not a leadoff home run, but a 2-run shot in the first inning like that. Honestly surprised you didn't go out and talk to him right away. Big swing and a miss at the top of the zone for Drazkowski. Now he's down in the count 0-2. Not to fret, though. Austin Supley was in the same exact spot. Ended up ripping one up the middle, getting on base, and then coming around and scoring. The 0-2 to Henry Drazkowski. Strike 3, got him on the edge of the zone. 2 strikeouts now this inning for the 2 outs that Logan Wendler has recorded. One swinging, that one looking.
See if Wendler can strand the runner at second in James Kautzer, the other pitcher in today's matchup, and he's got Caleb Fisher to deal with at the plate now.
What you call this, Dominic? I'm going to try to get this instant replay thing figured out.
All righty, that one a ball just outside. Had to move Cooper King out of his stance. So Wendler will get the ball again. Fisher at the plate. Jackson Bloom holding Kautzer at second. That one just a bit inside to Caleb Fisher. So 2-0 runs the count. One thing we talked about last night's ball game is that there was nobody on the O's side of things holding pitchers to bags. A lot of stolen bases, a lot of free movement on the base paths. Lomira already doing a good job here tonight, holding Kautzer over at second with constant pressure from Jackson Bloom as the first strike of this AB comes home to Caleb Fisher.
All right, that instant replay should be all set up now. I deleted this scene and put it back in, so we'll see if it's working. 2-1 count to Fisher. Up and away for ball number 3, a good hitter's count. Still with the runner on second. Let's replay that one just to make sure. It's not working. Why would it be? Oh, man, I thought I had it too. I guess we'll try it again in between breaks, huh?
Good call.
Or rather, during the break, in between innings. In between breaks would be during the gameplay. Swing and a miss. Brings it full to Fisher. We're just rambling up here in the first. I am just rambling.
Usually it takes a while for us to get rambling.
Yeah, I feel
first inning's early for us.
I know it is.
It's not a good sign. I can't imagine what the 7th's going to be like.
I think we set up late. I think I set up late and flusters me. Foul tip into the mitt. The 3rd strikeout of the inning, but the damage is done. The O is able to plate 2 in the bottom of the 1st with a 2-run blast over the center field wall for Drew Stetbacher.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Schroffnagel. Welcome back here to the top of the 2nd inning. The Lions down 2-0 early. We didn't get ads in between that break. We were trying to fix the instant replay. It is working now, so whenever I elect to use it, you'll actually see an instant replay versus a blank spot where it should be. This one, ripped out to right, moving in, and over the head of Preston Moon out and right. It's going to be a leadoff hit for Lane Pastorius as he rounds first and heads to second.
DH doing his job and getting a hit for this Lions team, hoping to fire up his dugout.
It's hard to blame Preston Moon out in right now with the way the wind is whipping. I could feel it on my back there. I could only imagine how much movement that ball has in the air, especially when it's hung up like that, Dom.
Yeah, especially with the wind that's going on here. It's going to move in the air, especially as you talked about. One that's hit high, as Pastorius did there, had plenty of time for movement and fooled Moon as he was trying to play his position.
Big swing and a miss for Maddox. Spotted now with a runner on second and nobody gone here in the top of the 2nd. What was that for?
Nothing.
Okay.
Sometimes I just struggle to talk.
Yeah, it happens. Some more than others.
Me?
No. What? No.
Who's in that comment section?
Nobody yet. Why not, though, you know? Actually, my comment section, I can't even see it on my computer, so I'd have to open it on my phone if I want to see it. Breaking ball just up and in on Maddox Bodden. 2-1 count now. Scoreboard has that as the first pitch of this at-bat, which I know is wrong. Not our scoreboard, though. You're on top of it. Love that for you. That camera in center field just went out.
That's interesting.
Looks like Dominic's going to have to go out there and fix it. You want to go in between innings? You want to go now? Or we could send Aaliyah out, but I don't know if she would know the problem.
Not sure if I would know the problem.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. It's still standing.
Still. You think no way a battery died. I just charged them.
I don't know. Go back to it.
It's still gone.
Is there the transmitter screen or is it just black?
It's the transmitter screen. This one ripped out to left. Pastorius will move up to third. Station to station single now for Maddox Bodden, and they're on the corners with nobody gone here for Lomira.
Could go now, but then you got to do scoreboard and my iPad.
I'm not very good at that. Switch back? Yeah, still the transmitter screen. What does that mean? Does that mean... I don't know what that means.
It means it's not transmitting the signal.
So that it's nothing to do with the batteries?
It's nothing to do with the transmitter batteries.
Could be the camera battery. This one, ripped to left center. It will get down for a base knock. Here comes Pastorius home. Bonin moves up to second, thought about third on the throw. A station-to-station single and an RBI picked up for Dawson Casper, who stands at first. Lions down by 1. They are back-to-back-to-back hits here in the top of the second, and they're in business.
Yeah, I have a feeling I don't want to miss this inning here as the Lions are trying to push back. Nobody out still, runners at first and second. I'll have to go in between innings.
Now we're having internet issues. This is what happens when you send Dominic and I here. Pickoff attempt back to second, not in time. That's what happens when you send Dominic and I here. We tend to have issues.
That was weird.
Just holding him on there?
The second plate umpire never gave a signal.
Oh, that's why Suplee kept his glove down?
Like, usually at least you'd give them the safe, even though it was clearly safe. You'd give it to him.
You'd like to see it at least.
He just stared at it.
I'm going to send... let's get Aaliyah up here. And we're going to send her out there and see if she can figure out the problem. Bunt laid down. It stays fair. Here comes Kautzer off the bump. He will throw to first, but nobody's covering. Suplee didn't come over in time. And Caleb Fisher came in thinking about taking the bunt. We saw a lot of plays yesterday due to this inexperience. I was pointing you to take over so I could take that phone call.
Sorry.
But
I wasn't understanding what was going on.
Clearly.
Nobody covers, so it'll go down as an infield single for Nathan Leiter. Can't give an error, so just nobody covering. It's not alignment that was supposed to be happening. So a bunt single for Nathan Leiter. Probably not the way he thought he was getting on. He thought he was getting a sack bunt. Hustle on the line and try to make a play, but that one is easiest bunt of your life.
Rip to first. They're going to come home with it. Throw. Did it get him? No, not in time, says the home plate umpire. What will go down as a fielder's choice for Blake Stagger still goes down with an RBI with it.
Yeah, he'll get a fielder's choice, RBI, and reach base safely.
Yeah. Well, he would have with a fielder's choice. I think you mean nobody was out.
Correct. I think I just meant the RBI point.
I understand. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. That was mean.
It's okay. I deserved it.
Every single batter this inning, that being the first 5, has been on base. James Kautzer hasn't got a lot of help from his defense, but has really been put through it here in the top of the second. We are tied at 2 apiece. And back to the top of the lineup now for Jackson Bloom. Bases loaded, nobody gone. Popped up in the infield. Austin Suplee ranges back. Could be one he can make the catch on. The ball continues to trail, and he will drop it. He's got to throw it home. They will get the tag and the out at home. None of the runners advance. Now they could get in between first and second. And they're not going to.
Should there be another batter? Did they rule that an infield fly?
They must have.
I was going to say there should be somebody else out there.
So
that's why I was pointing.
That was a double play.
I was like, there should be somebody somewhere.
They called the infield fly, I think.
And then they still went on it.
Which was the problem, because infield fly, then you stay home.
Correct.
So they got the out at second. They got the guy coming home. So that's 2 outs. Runners on the corners. This has been a heck of a game for us so far, huh? We sound like we know what we're doing.
Well, we're figuring things out.
It's Charlie Cole.
Here we go. Pick down attempt, double steal opportunity. They're going to get Leiter in time. So the inning is over. A tag out at home as a double steal opportunity goes in the O's favor. It is 2-2. We're going to head to the bottom of the second inning where the O's have a chance to take their lead back. We will step aside here on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus Sports.
Element of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand-new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions! from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Alrighty, we are back here in the bottom of the second in North Fond du Lac. It's a 2-2 game. Kind of a recap of what's happened so far because we've had camera issues. We set up late. We were already flustered, and we've had some kind of unconventional things that don't happen to us very often. So let's just recap. In the top of the set, or the top of the first, rather, James Kautzer had 3 strikeouts through 4 batters faced. The bottom of the first, Drew Stepbacher with a 2-run shot to take a 2-0 lead. And then in the top of the second inning now, the Lions had their first 5 batters on, plated 2, but then a blunder on the base paths due to that infield fly rule led to 2 outs. Then they got the final out. And it's 2-2 here in the bottom of the second. Big swing and a miss, a drop third. They're going to say, no, maybe not. Either way, Putty didn't run. It's the bottom of the lineup for the O's. Logan Putty, who just went down, Preston Moon, and Caden Pollock.
Yeah, as I was digesting what's happening here during that ad break from our lovely sponsors, I'm guessing the infield fly was called by one of the umpires, maybe both. And as that was happening, either one of the runners didn't hear it or they just forgot about the infield fly and how it works. But you do not have to tag up. You do not have to move. That's the whole point of the infield fly, so you can't get doubled up. And the Lions decided they were going to move. The runner at second, the runner at third decided they were going to move. And in that process, North Fondy realized, let's get the runner at home. They gunned him down, got him out. So runners at the corners and a double play opportunity on the infield fly.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Logan Wendler to start this second inning. That is 4 in a row on his last 4 batters retired. Swinging strikeouts from Putty and Moon to start this inning. Caden Pollock looking to prevent going down in order. First pitch to Pollock is a swing and a miss. Only the 7th pitch of the inning for Logan Wendler. The 0-1, another swing and a miss. A quick 0-2 hole. Similar spot to Putty and Moon, and I'm not going to say it, but Dominic's getting excited over here.
Don't say that out loud.
I'm going to say it out loud. The 0-2 to Caden Pollock. That's runs inside, and there goes the immaculate inning. For those of you at home who don't know what that is 3 strikeouts on 9 pitches.
It's called immaculate because all you did was pump gas, get 3 strikeouts. We'll see if Wendler can do a semi-immaculate inning. He does. A strikeout swinging to Caden Pollock. 10 pitches, efficient work with 3 Ks to his name. We will head to the top of the third in a tie ball game here in North Fond du Lac.
Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath. We know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com. dividing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
So Charlie Cole, who practically had a first at-bat in the top of the second, comes back here in the top of the third. First pitch swinging and a 4-3 putout to start this inning. Obviously, he was at bat when they had the caught stealing at home to end the inning. Yes.
Now I understand what you were saying.
I couldn't remember where I was going.
I was very confused.
That's okay. We got there, right? Brings up Colton Wagner. 1 for 1 on the day. Had a single and advanced to second on the stolen base. This one up the middle in the glove of Stetbacher. The throw not in time. An infield single. And Wagner moves 2-2 on the day.
So far, we're seeing the Lions attack early on these pitches.
2 pitches, 2 balls put in play.
Yeah, and that's the very similar thing we saw in the first inning when they were getting their outs at rapid succession. You're either getting hits quickly or outs quickly. They're just putting things in play and hoping something works. Infield single for now the 3rd time in this game for the Lions, and that one gets by Carson Fisher. Then it'll advance Colton Wagner.
It's going to be a passed ball in the glove of Fisher. Just couldn't bring it down. Not at his normal position today, but the O's, still missing Eli Czar, which means Fisher has to sit behind the dish all day. Runner on second, 1 gone. Lifted foul.
End of play.
Cooper King 0 for 1 on the day, struck out for the 3rd and final out of that first inning. Kautzer had 3 strikeouts in the first and only allowed the 1 single to Wagner. Had a shaky second inning, but it definitely helped with the infield fly rule.
And the base running blunder.
Yeah, I ended up getting 2 on it. And then the caught stealing at home to end the inning. It was looking pretty bleak for the O's at one point there with bases loaded and nobody gone. But I think James Kautzer is pretty fortunate that it's a tie ball game. Picked up at third, checks the runner back. He will take off now, throw across to first in time. But Wagner advances to third and then stumbles down a little bit.
That was one of the weirdest slides I've ever seen.
I don't know.
That was a discombobulated slide from Colton Wagner.
Yeah, I think what it was is he had stumbled before the base. He wasn't trying to slide, and then he just kind of fell into third. Didn't want to overrun it. Either way, he's 90 feet away from the go-ahead run here for the Lions in the top of the third. It's Lane Pastorius, who started the rally in the second with a leadoff double.
DHing today for Wendler on the bump. Traditional DH here for the Lions.
Below the knees to Pastorius. The count moves to 2-0.
So the Lions got 1 on third. The problem is there's 2 outs already in this inning, so got to be perfect here and reach base from Pastorius if they want to score this run, as long as there's no wild pitches and passed balls or stolen base opportunity.
I feel like we have gotten into our rhythm now as far as calling this game has gone.
I still feel.
Okay. I feel like I've gotten into my rhythm. First strike to Pastorius was fouled away. 2 balls and a strike now.
What I'm trying to say is I've been in my rhythm the entire time.
Oh,
I haven't felt off once.
See. Really?
Really?
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. This is okay. Just going to leave it where it is. 3-1 count. Up and in, ball 4, a 5-pitch walk taken by Pastorius. He's 1 for 1 with a walk now.
I believe there was a strike in that at bat. Did he not foul off one?
I said a 5-pitch walk.
Oh, I thought you said 4-pitch. My bad.
I don't think so. Maybe
Apologies.
I did. I could have. I meant 5. It was 3-1. They're at the corners now. 2 gone for Maddox Bodden. The righty steps in 1 for 1 with a single back in the second. He came around and scored for that second run. Pitch runs inside. Just brushes him off. I watched Jeopardy, not watched Jeopardy, I saw a clip of Jeopardy the other day, and it was sports references. I think it was just specifically baseball references. And it was pitch in the dirt, good stop by Fisher. It was when a pitcher intentionally throws a fastball inside to move the batter back. What do you call that? What kind of pitch is that?
What kind of pitch is that?
Like, it's like, what do you call that?
Inside.
No. A brush back.
Oh, I didn't.
You never heard of that?
I've heard brushing him off, but I've never heard it.
Like
the
a brush
term
back.
Brush back.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I've never heard of that term.
I got it right.
Nice.
I got all of them right in that category. I
Aren't
felt
you
pretty
good?
good. I felt pretty good, yeah.
You see, there's an ESPN Jeopardy coming.
I
Joe
did
Buck's
see
gonna
that.
host.
I did see that. Upstairs, and that one is a 4-pitch walk. Back-to-back walks for James Kautzer, who cannot find the strike zone, and the bases run loaded once again.
And we'll get a meeting of the minds as Kautzer comes out. We'll see if there's a change as Coach Behringer, just comes out to deliver a baseball. Just a discussion out there between the O's infield and coaching staff.
And then we're all set just to talk to James Kautzer, who has now loaded the bases. Had the 1-out single to Colton Wagner. He advanced to second on a pass ball.
Casper's got him juiced.
Back-to-back walks, brings him loaded. Dawson Casper had a single just last inning as well. An RBI driven in. Lifts this one out to left center. It's going to be a long run for Logan Putty. Instead, it's the center fielder and Caden Pollock coming in and making the catch. A heck of a play from the young man out there in center. One more look at it here on your screen. A very long run for Caden Pollock, but he's able to bring it in. And the Lions leave 3 on as this ball game stays tied at 2 apiece.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high schools on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre and post orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the...
Back to the top of the lineup here for Austin Supley and the O's. Ball game still tied at 2-2 rather. Here in the bottom of the third from North Fond du Lac. Second time through for Logan Wendler. Take you back to that first inning. It was a leadoff single to Austin Supley, legged it out in the infield, and then Drew Stetbacher came to the dish and erased it over the center field wall to make it 2-0 early. The Lions bounce back, and that's where we stay. Supley swinging out of his shoes. Down quickly in the count, 0-2 now. Missed outside, low and away. At-bat stays alive. Supley had the same 0-2 count back in the first and was able to just put bat on ball.
Delivered a single out to right field.
We'll try the 1-2. This one lift out to left, just over the glove of a jumping Charlie Cole. And Austin Supley moves to 2 for 2 on the day with another single, leading this third inning off.
Well, last time this happened, Stetbacher came in with no outs and put one over the fence in center field, deepest part of the ballpark.
Don't think he would mind doing something like that again. The lefty steps in for the second time today against Wendler. Takes one. This one gets by Cooper King. Supley moves up to second and is now hustling for three. Cooper King still can't find the ball. And we talked about it last night, Dominic. The backstop here has quite a large gap between home plate, and Austin Supley took advantage of it there.
Sure did. We'll see Coach Lehman come out and talk with Wendler. Cooper King also had to move out of the way, had to find it. The umpire and him just did a little tango as well. I don't think that would have affected enough. Supley was in pretty much standing at third. He started around third before a throw would have came from Cooper King. So just good base running there from Supley to recognize the giant backstop that is available. A lot of dead area here in North Fond du Lac for the Fighting O's.
Gonna move that runner up?
Yes.
Thanks.
I did it on the iPad. That's all that matters to me.
Okay. So it's still Drew Stepbacher in there, and they will intentionally walk him. Taking his free bag. That brings him at the corner, sets up the double play. But even on a ball in the infield, Supley probably still scores from third. After he put one over the wall in the first, I don't think they want to pitch to him again.
I agree.
Goes down as an IBB in the scorer's book. I've seen quite a few well, actually, I saw a lot of them when I was calling for the Badgers. Stepbacher takes off, no throw down. That's the smart play. The O's would have tried for a double steal. Either way, two in scoring position now early for North Fond du Lac and Oakfield.
Yeah, the speed of Supley had Cooper King thinking for a second. Try the double steal. You need the cutoff man to try to get Supley at home. But elect not to throw, so I'll let Stepbacher take second without a whole lot of discourse, as this one's going to be fouled back and out of play.
Hate to do this to you again, but do you want to move that runner up? Thank you. First two of getting aboard for the O's. Second and third, nobody gone for Carson Fisher. Struck out back in the first. Wendler looks at both bags. Now he'll fire home. Right back to him. He gloves it. Throw across to first, and Supley will retreat back to third.
Oh.
Drew Stepbacher was way off second. The Lions were sleeping out there defensively, though. It did not throw over. Either way, they pick up the first out of the inning, and that's a crucial one. Just a 1-3 putout brings up James Kautzer. Still second and third, one away.
Yeah, I think Leiter could have threw on to his shortstop, who was covering second, in Charlie Cole, to get the out for Stepbacher at second, who was almost all the way to third when he realized that Supley was not going to try to go home. This one's a ball way upstairs to Kautzer, so 1-0 the count. 2 on, 1 out. Both of them in scoring position as well for the Fighting O's of the co-op from North Fondy and Oakfield.
Be a big base knock here. Would most likely score 2 with the speed of Stepbacher and Supley. We'll see if the righty can put a drive into one. The 1-0 pitch. Fired home, a big swing and a miss, and the count evens up. Again, we want to apologize for the internet issues we're having out there. Not much we can do about it. Seem to have gotten worse. Don't really know how that happens. But back in, over the wall, it's gone. A 3-run home run for James Kautzer, and the O's take a 5-2 lead here in the third. That ball was hammered over the head of Blake Stagger. He looked up and watched it go. The second home run of the day for the O's. That wind is blowing, and you can tell.
Pitchers who rake Mackay. Kautzer on the mound puts himself in position for the win now if things stay the same. We got plenty of baseball left, but a 3-run shot from James Kautzer puts that one over the left fielder's wall. A great piece of hitting from Kautzer.
Great piece of hitting indeed.
That's something else. Scoreboard's so intuitive that you can hit all these different extra buttons, but a home run still leaves the count wherever it was. Even after the home run. Just kidding, Drazkowski with a 1-0 count here, and now a 5-2 ball game here in North Fondy. The home team, the O's, on top. Took the win on Tuesday 9-3, hoping to do the same now with the lead in tow in the bottom of the third inning. They scored twice now, once in the first, once in the second, and both of them have been shots over the outfielder's wall, including the outfield fence. Home runs in this ball game. As Drazkowski now, I thought the count was 2-1. The scoreboard says 1-2. This one fouled out of play on top of us. So foul ball there keeps the count at 1-2, so I will change it on mine. As we'll just listen to what they have. Either way, the fifth pitch of this at-bat's going to come home to Henry Drazkowski. That one outside gets by him. So it'll be the 2-2 count now.
Of course, with the way our internet, I can't even talk anymore. The way our internet is going, on YouTube, you only caught the second half of that home run. So you didn't even get to see Kautzer hit it. It was already over the wall by the time it skipped. Which is really frustrating if you're us up here, but if you're James Kautzer, I know he's going to go watch that thing back. And I feel bad because, we're here trying to broadcast these athletes, and we just can't get any internet up here. It's so frustrating. That's a big moment for your high school season, especially a towering 3-run blast like that one. And you're not even going to catch the whole thing on camera when that's exactly what we're here to do. It's really frustrating. Fastball to Drazkowski is yanked outside, and the count runs full. Either way, Rachel tuning into the chat saying, I'm sure this has been a tough watch if you're sitting at probably not necessarily keeping up with the action too well. Trying our best here in North Fond du Lac, but there's only so much we can do with the internet issues. And that's just kind of how it goes. Baseball and softball season, we love, don't get me wrong. But our biggest issue is definitely the internet. When we're sitting inside a gymnasium and we can hook up with a Ethernet cable just right to the router, it's a lot easier. This one fouled back from Fisher. 2 outs now in this third inning. A 3-run bomb from Kautzer to break it out 5-2. Another fastball yanked by Wendler. That's just really frustrating. I didn't think I had a bad home run call on that one either, which kind of is unfortunate. How's it going over there?
Fine.
All right. You seem a little down.
Just watching. Thinking.
Okay.
Foul ball.
What are you thinking about?
Saturday.
I knew you were. 5 been from the long ball. Caleb Fisher fouls another one back and out of play.
Staying alive this at-bat. It's third foul ball now. In a 1-2 count.
I'm just really kind of upset. But I'm not going to dwell. A ball and 2 strikes to Caleb Fisher. Another one outside, and the count goes even.
Staying patient here is Fisher. This will now be the 7th pitch of this at-bat, and it's still 2-2 for the count.
Off the end of the bat, and another one foul.
Just adding pitches to Wendler's count. He's now at an even 60 for the afternoon, or evening, however you want to call it. Kautzer at 48, the counterpart. Kautzer threw his 3 innings of work, and Wendler trying to finish off his, hopefully, at a respectable number, under 65 and lower. That one's going to be a ball, so Caleb Fisher doing a phenomenal job working this count. Soon to be the 9th pitch of this at-bat and just rung full. His 3rd ball now. He's fouled off 4 different pitches.
Another one ripped to left. Blake Stagger moves in, and it will fall right in front of him. A heck of an at-bat from Caleb Fisher. All he needed was that shout-out from Rachel in the YouTube comment section, and he rips one out to left for a base knock.
Talked about a phenomenal at-bat from Caleb Fisher. Doing his job in the 6-hole spot. Moving things along.
Foul back now for Logan Putty. The 7th batter at the plate this inning for the O's. Obviously had that 3-run home run from James Counselor to extend the lead by 3. It was all knotted up. They have a runner on first with 2 gone. Can't reiterate it enough, but internet issues are frustrating. Bunt popped back into the fencing.
Oh,
and it was bunting on 2 strikes, so
Didn't
that
even
will
realize
do
it.
it for the inning. But the damage is done. A 3-run shot from James Counselor. It's 5-2.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank.
In favor of the O's. James Counselor continues to deal on the bump after setting himself up for the win with a 3-run shot over the left field wall. Bottom of the lineup here for the Lions, Nathan Leiter, Blake Stagger, and then we flip back over for Jackson Bloom in his 3rd at-bat of the day. Big swing and a miss from Leiter. Quickly down in the count, 0-2.
I believe the count is,
Scoreboard has it as 0-2.
I thought it was 1-1. I thought that first pitch was a ball.
It's possible.
I'm going to keep it as ball.
Okie doke. Maybe the 1-1, maybe the 0-2. Nope, 1-2. Umpire just said it. Darn it. Yep.
Maybe he must have fouled it off.
I
thought it just got past.
0-2, ripped out to center. Caden Pollock moves in and makes the catch. Has fallen off while making a catch out there in center. But out number 1. And Nathan Leiter goes down.
Yeah, second time he's had to move quite a bit to get to a ball, leave his position. Leave where he's starting to get to a ball. Nice.
He shows bunt, pulls back, and that's the right call, just upstairs. Second pitch of the sequence, up and away. Just under an hour into this game. here in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss at the top of the zone. 2-1 now. Outside edge, nice pitch from Kautzer. I'm going to close this computer in front of me soon. Two and two, swing and a miss. Back-to-back outs. That one via the K for the first 2 batters faced by James Kautzer and company this inning.
Kautzer really starting to dial in here after allowing those 2 runs in the top of the 2nd. We're now in the top of the 4th, and he's got 2 outs, nobody on.
Lineup card does flip back over, though, for Jackson Bloom.
Bloom 0 for 2 on the day. Infield fly his last time up to confuse some runners. That's going to be a strike in there to Jackson Bloom.
It's a nasty breaking ball. It starts above the shoulder of Bloom, behind his back, ends up on the inside edge. Quick 0-1. Chopped down to third. Drazkowski will pick it up and throw him out at first. A 1-2-3 inning. The Lions go down in order. It stays 5-2, headed to the bottom of the 4th.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
5-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th from North Fond du Lac. The O's lead it by 3. Flip back over to Austin Supley, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Has also scored both times he's been on base. Big swing and a miss from Preston Moon to start his 2nd at-bat. Struck out back in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1. Big swing and a miss and a quick 0-2 hole now. If you watched last night's game and you tune in tonight and you're wondering, well, what kind of difference was between last night and tonight internet-wise as Preston Moon goes down on 3 straight strikes? Last night we had the Starlink, which did a fantastic job. Tonight we have a personal hotspot device, and it is not doing so well. As you can probably tell, sitting on your couch at home. You probably didn't even hear my sentence there. Swing and a miss now to Caden Pollock.
What happened to Moon?
He went down swinging.
3
nope,
straight?
Just kidding. He went down looking 3 straight. Second pitch to Pollock. Below the knees. Pollock took a ball inside his last at-bat to break up the immaculate inning.
Sure did.
Still went down swinging, though. He is 0 for 1 on the day, but finds himself in a 1-1 count. Breaking ball way upstairs, didn't break down. Now ahead in the count for the first time today. Two balls and a strike to Pollock. Ooh, inside edged.
Evens it up.
Weird strike call for the umpire. Like Like his cadence is weird, unique. Goes open hand and then closes it. Swing and a miss, and Pollock is down on strikes for the second time today. Back to Austin Supley. Has been on twice, has scored twice, both via the long ball. Would love to stay perfect from the dish today. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. First pitch thought about swinging, but got buckled with the breaking ball. Open hand, closed fist.
Not the traditional finger guns.
I like the finger guns.
So do I.
Ka-chow.
Oh.
Hey, inside, heads up.
Hey, that brushed him off.
That's called a brush back. The Jeopardy guy said brush off, I believe, and
They didn't accept it.
Ken said, yeah, brush off, or we would have said brush back, but we'll accept it.
That's because they don't know baseball. I would have said brushed him off with that pitch.
Well, that's just too long for a Jeopardy answer.
Brushed him off?
What is brushed him off with that pitch?
No. I don't think I would have said with that pitch part. What is brushed him off?
I wonder if they would have accepted that, because he said brush off pitch. Way Jose. There's not a Jose on either of these two teams, as far as I'm aware.
And
but,
Sid Lehman giving him a bit of an argument, and first base umpire just laughs him off. A little bit of a miscommunication there from Coach Lehman and the man over at first.
Supley gets brushed off again. I did it for you.
Thanks.
Count goes full now. Austin Supley 2 for 2 on the day, would like to keep his streak alive. Full count with 2 outs here in the 4th. Check swing, did he go that time? First base umpire didn't even go for the appeal. Austin Supley takes a walk.
An emphatic he did not go as he's walking in his position.
Oh, man. Just a little late.
Little bit of a mental joust between two right now. Coach Lehman and the umpire who's now standing right behind Logan Wendler.
The home plate umpire, as well as catcher Cooper King, initially asked for the appeal. Another brush back pitch gets by King. Supley moves up to second.
We saw Supley take third last time around when he had a pass ball opportunity. This time he just rounds second hard.
Either way, they originally asked for the appeal down to first. Umpire, I don't know if he didn't see it or if he was ignoring it, but he was already moving into his position as if it was a walk.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it. I think Cooper King pointed right away, and he was already moving. I think he just thought there was no way they were appealing that, and they did.
They appealed.
I think it was right to appeal.
I don't disagree. That one up and away. Back-to-back balls now to Drew Stetbacher, who is also perfect from the base or from the plate today. 1 for 1, a 2-run bomb in the first, and then was intentionally walked in the third. Missed him outside. Supley will take off. Throw down to third. Good throw, but Supley's faster. A stolen base for Austin Supley. And now he's 90 feet away from scoring once again. This is, as far as this at-bat goes, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it kind of feels like they're intentionally walking Drew Stetbacher. Was that another?
Coach Lehman just threw his clipboard and sunglasses as he was walking out.
Oh, he's going to go talk to the umpire.
Yes, he is.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to go talk to Wendler.
I thought he was, too, and I don't think he likes the calls that have been coming for him this inning. Specifically,
did he just push him?
He 100% just pushed him.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
That
is too far.
Crazy decision. If I was Sid Lehman, I would not be taking that right now.
The fact that the second base umpire, or the field umpire today, just pushed head coach Sid Lehman. Wow.
I think he was trying to make a point to that and definitely made contact with Sid's chest.
Now he's pointing. I don't know if Lehman's gone. I don't know what just happened. You probably don't at home either because you probably didn't even see it on YouTube. It probably cut out. Head coach Sid Lehman is obviously frustrated with some of the calls that haven't went his way. Threw the clipboard, went out and talked to the umpire out in the field as a 4-pitch walk comes home to Drew Stepbacher, and then some animations out there. I don't know.
I'm afraid if we get another call that
Yeah.
could go either way. It's not like they've been bad calls. I think they've all been the right call, but I think Sid Lehman's got an argument for each of them. They've all been close calls, but I don't think they've been the wrong call. It's just the way that it's been handled between Coach Lehman and second plate official.
I'm thinking that he had to have been trying to show him something. It wasn't like a push,
Correct.
like,
That's
get
what
away
I said. I
from
think
me.
he was motioning away or motioning to something, but he definitely made contact with him.
Because if he was actually pushing head coach Lehman, I don't think he
that
would have walked away as
I don't think that
civilly.
would have been as civil.
I think he'd be out of this game. Stepbacher takes off, no throw from King. Probably good. You don't want to. Stepbacher thought it was a foul ball. Now Supley takes off and retreats back to third. Drew Stepbacher was not paying attention. He headed back to first base and then went back to second. Stole it twice. This game is just filled with things that I don't even know what's going on.
All of a sudden, we've got a game on our hands with just a lot of things. I wish we had a camera on the pitcher's mound.
That one will
He's
hit
going to
him.
come in and hit Carson Fisher. Wendler right away gives the nod to Fisher like, hey, my bad, that one got in on me. Obviously, with all the animosity, he wants to make sure that Carson Fisher knows that that was not a designed play, just something that got inside on Wendler.
Well, the thing about this inning, too, it was back-to-back Ks to start it off, and then a walk, and a hit by pitch. Have loaded the bases for the cleanup man in James Kautzer. Let's take you back to last inning, a 3-run shot over the left field wall. Time called by Kautzer. He'll take a second to regroup. There's just...
This game's got a lot.
The fact that I can't go back and watch this game on YouTube in its entirety is really going to upset me. Either way, bases are loaded for Kautzer with 2 gone. Takes one outside for ball number 1. All of a sudden, Logan Wendler can't find the zone. Big swing and a miss. That one probably would have been a ball as well.
Yeah, definitely look a little high and inside as Kautzer was swinging through it. Bases are loaded here for Wendler. Still has a 3-run deficit to work with. Problem is he would hate to have it more.
Yeah.
Plenty you can do in 3 innings of work, but you'd hate to have this one pushed out farther. Keep it at 3 runs, 2 outs. All you got to do is retire, get one more.
A very inside strike call goes the way of Logan Wendler. And now he's ahead in the count 1-2 to the power threat of James Kautzer. Looking to add on some more RBIs to his day. Already has 3 and has set himself up for the win. A ball and 2 strikes to Kautzer. Inside, that one hits him. And another RBI on a hit by pitch. It's back-to-back walks and then back-to-back hit by pitches. And that scores Supley from third. What a change of events from back-to-back strikeouts to start this inning to what we have now.
Yeah, it's definitely a inning that Logan Wendler wants to forget, even though it started so great. It's been a control problem now with the last 4 batters, and the batters that you don't want a control problem to because they'll make you pay. They'll be patient. The top 4 hitters for this O's team, and now we got the 5-hole hitter, Henry Drazkowski.
Drazkowski, first pitch swinging. How could you not with the bases juiced? But Wendler blows it by him. This inning has been filled with drama. Metaphorically on and off the field. I mean, like in the game of play and kind of just some stuff that doesn't necessarily need to happen. This one now behind that. And we'll see how long it takes head coach Sid Lehman to get rid of Wendler on the bump. Lehman's a little mulling around in that dugout. Gonna stick with him for now.
Wendler is struggling right now to find the zone in any kind of facet. He's been behind the last 3 batters, hit 2 of them, and that one way behind Drazkowski to score another run.
You can definitely see that Wendler has lost his control.
even just a conversation out there might be helpful for Wendell right now. Calm him down. Just even if he is going to finish out this inning, I have no problem with that. But he's at 92 pitches. Let him calm down so this one's not even farther out of reach. It's already a 5-run game now after the hit by pitch and the wild pitch.
Ahead to Drazkowski. 1-2 inside. A swing and a miss. He got him. The O's, leave 2 on, but they played a couple more. It is now 7-2. Headed to the 5th.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Back here in North Fond du Lac, top of the 5th. Lions running out of time. On the road, they took the first game down as a loss against North Fondy, 9-3 on Tuesday. They're down by 5 right now. And James Kautzer, who's been fantastic from the bump, continues his day. Kai and Dominic Ackerman here from North Fondy for you. Good spot of the lineup, though, for the Lions. It'll be Charlie Cole, Colton Wagner, and Cooper King due up this inning. Looking to extend past that. In between innings, head coach Sid Lehman was approached by one of the umpires in the field. The umpire in the field, I rather should say. And it seemed to me like they were kind of just getting square with everything. Kind of kinking out those issues.
No fireworks.
No, unfortunately. This one ripped out to deep left center. It will get down for a base knock.
Pitch swinging for the Lions here today, taking advantage of Kautzer early on in at-bats. If they let Kautzer kind of get comfortable, he's been really good. Obviously only 2 runs given up, but the problem for the O's, at least defensively, is the first pitch swinging. The Lions have attacked really well and really nicely.
Colton Wagner now with a man in scoring position and nobody gone. Here in the top of the 5th, takes a strike. Wagner, a nice day himself, 2 for 2 with 2 singles, but has been stranded at 3rd and 2nd in the respective innings that he's been on. Lifted this one out to center field. Caden Pollock moves in. He continues to move. The hat falls off once again. Now Cole will tag from second, and the throw cut off.
Where was the throw cut off? Supley had that?
Yes, he did.
They were never going 3.
No.
I was looking for the ball, and no one started moving, and then I saw Supley come in. So 1 out. It'll do the job of a sac bunt from Colton Wagner. A fly out to center field will move the runner up. I said it will do the job of a sac bunt.
But he doesn't get credited for it.
Correct.
Which is unfortunate. First pitch swinging, just foul for Cooper King. It's unfortunate the way that works.
I agree. I think a sacrifice hit should definitely be something we at least consider as a baseball community. The problem is that's not what you're trying for. Sac bunts, you're clearly trying to get the runner over. You're never swinging to get an out.
Well, you're never trying for a sac fly either, but it still happens.
That's true. That's true.
You'd rather have a hit.
But that one scores a run. You can give him on that.
Yeah, but
this one
but you're not trying for it.
I know. There'd be a lot of semantics into it. I know why they don't do it.
It'd be the old heads saying,
every time it happens.
Back in my day when I used to play.
We'll have Justin talking to us.
Yeah, Justin will be the only one complaining.
Justin, anti-ABS Justin. Slowing down the game. If you can't sit for 2 extra minutes in a baseball game for a couple of better calls.
Catch made in foul territory. The runner will tag and score from third. The Lions bring it back within 4 now.
Talk about a sacrifice hit. Sac fly right there for Cooper King on a ball that probably would have landed foul, but good job over there by Logan Putty to get there. Sac fly scores a run for the Lions. The first run they've scored since the top of the second. It's now 7-3.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. Do you let that thing drop in foul territory and retry the at-bat, or do you get the for sure out and let the run come around? I don't personally know what the right call there is. I think it depends on the player, depends on the coaching staff.
Depends on the situation of the game.
Correct, but
right now you're up 5.
I think
you're
you're okay
5.
with trading that out for the run.
You 100% do.
Pitch outside, just too far. The count evens up to Lane Pastorius with nobody on and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Lane's 1 for 1 on the days, reached base twice on a walk his last time up, double the first time around, got the RBIs. No, he did not. I think he was stranded out there, Pastorius. Or possibly came around to score. He was not the RBI machine. You can confirm that in your book. Pastorius came around to score. He was the leadoff man in the 2nd inning.
That's correct.
I figured it out on mine. Just thought you'd be a little quicker.
I'm sorry?
No offense.
I was trying to figure something else out.
Untaken.
That's not how that works. 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Got him. Strike 3 looking. But the Lions plate one. It's a 4-run game headed to the bottom of the 5th.
The hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at MTLcraft.com. That's MTLcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Bottom of the 5th, the O's from the Co-op of North Fond du Lac and Oakfield lead by 4. It is 7-3.
And we've got a pitching change. Dawson Casper now on the bump for the Lions. Maddox Botting going to come in from right field and play 3rd. Blake Stager will move out to right, and the pitcher, Logan Wendler, will stay flexing, but this time he's now in left field. Defensive switches for the Lions include Botting to 3rd, Casper pitching, Stager in right, and Wendler now in left. It's going to be 6, 7, and 8 for the O's. Caleb Fisher, Logan Putty, and Preston Moon coming up. They have struggled today. Caleb Fisher 1 for 2. Was caught, a foul caught for a strikeout his first time up. They did have a single, but Putty and Moon have struggled. A couple of strikeouts for them early on today. They were nearly a part of an immaculate inning from Wendler. Nearly.
They were.
1 pitch away, a 10-pitch, 3-strikeout inning from the bottom of the lineup from Wendler. But Fisher will step in. 1 for 2. Single his last time up. Looking to do the same here.
First pitch swinging, ripped out to right. It's down the first base line and foul, and that's where it'll stay. Good track down from Nathan Leiter, but it's a tough play when you're running like that, especially with the wind blowing. Just kind of fighting against it. Shoot it down to that Aaliyah Cam down there. She's doing a fantastic job on the portable. Good shot of Mr. Fisher. I went official with it, Mr. Fisher. What's going on over there?
Nice.
Okay.
Nothing. Just watching the game. Into it.
Into it, TurboTax.
Oh!
Ooh, in on the bat.
Foul.
An excuse me swing.
He's probably thinking his lucky stars it's not cold out. Didn't seem to rattle him at all, but if we were in the kind of weather that Lomira's home opener had, I think he would have been in some pain.
Snow falling, temperature dropping. 0-2 to Fisher, up and in.
King had to move out of his stance for that one. Grab it and retain.
A ball and 2 strikes now to Caleb Fisher. Breaking ball, foul tip. And he will stay alive. Fisher 0 for 2 on the day.
Fisher had that really nice 9-pitch at bat to push that single into left field.
Excuse me, 1 for 2.
Yep,
yeah.
I already said that a couple times actually.
I'm
I think
sure
I said
you
it
did.
twice.
I doubt it.
Fisher had that 9-pitch at bat his last time around to get that single. A lot of foul balls, but this one he's going to take a strike at the bottom of the zone for a backwards K. Give Casper his first out by way of the strikeout, and now it'll bring up Logan Putty. 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts to his name. Casper hoping to do the same. And possibly give the Lions another wrap here in the top half of the 6th. They got 6 more outs to work with as it stands right now. This would be now in effect where North Fondy could score and possibly push this one past the 10. They would need another 6. But we are past the 5th inning now, so anything's open to play in that run rule category. That one outside to Putty. So 2-0 now. Hitter's friendly count. Looking to rewrite his start to this game. After his 2 strikeouts, he's got a 3-0 count. Wonder if we see the red light in a 4-run game or if Putty's swinging away. You'd think he'd be disciplined here after striking out his first 2 times. Let Casper come to you. And not the other way around. Casper comes home. That one going to be a ball too high. So Logan Putty will get on base for the first time today. And this one is a walk from Dawson Casper.
O's are doing a really nice job today, just kind of taking it to the Lions. We talk about one of their best players, Eli Czar, not being here. He obviously made a difference in yesterday's game with that. Shout out Ben Workus, who I was talking to before the game. Also, not playing right now for the O's, has some upper body, something in that throwing arm, possibly the shoulder area. Head coach Behringer was talking about it after last night's game as well. Saying Ben threw about 3 innings against the Fondy JV team earlier in the season and came out and said, hey, coach, something ain't feeling right, and has been shut down since. But Ben said he still wanted a way to get on the broadcast, so there you are. Hope you watch this one back. Get him over at first, they'll say no.
And Coach Lehman thought about it. I'm on Coach Watch now.
Usually it's Car Watch. Love the Coach Watch for you. It's a new role.
Made his way towards the door of the dugout, but never came out. Didn't want to argue that one too much after their animated discussion last inning. Let's just say they haven't agreed with each other today.
That's a good way to put it. Inside edge, got him for a strike.
That's a nice pitch there, even on a 3-0 count. Usually you see 3-0
coming here for Dawson Casper. The wind really picking up. Comes in gusts. Way upstairs, a walk drawn by Preston Moon.
Caden Pollock now stepping up over 2 as well today with 2 strikeouts, but he's been great defensively.
Was that Preston Moon?
Yes, it was.
Because I have Preston Moon as number 4, and that was number 3.
Uh-oh.
Let's check the roster online. Number 3 I have
We didn't even realize that Preston Moon got subbed out.
as Jack Fisher online, so I actually think that's Jack Fisher, excuse me. I apologize. There's another Fisher on this team, huh? Carson, Caleb, and Jack?
Yep.
Wow. Well, Jack, congratulations. You're standing at first. Get a mound visit here from head coach Sid Lehman. Good shot by the Aaliyah Cam. Long discussion out there with Dawson Casper. Home plate umpire makes his way out.
My bad, Jack. I didn't realize that was you until too late.
Sorry,
Glad you caught it.
Well, I thought so. They have very similar builds.
Very similar numbers, too, 3 and 4.
Yeah, exactly. I just kind of automatically took it. This is Caden Pollock, though. I saw the 10 on the jersey.
They don't really got much of a bench left. I think Jack Fisher was their only bench player today with a couple of injuries to the squad.
A couple injuries. Eli Czar still gone, like we talked about. Carson Fisher's back today, though.
Thankfully, they had somebody to catch. Kautzer was catching last
Yeah.
night, and Eli Czar, their normal catcher, so they couldn't do without 2 catchers again if Kautzer was going to throw on the mound. Can't go Stepbacher as he hit his limit for the week, or at least for 3 days, I should say, on Tuesday. That one going to be inside now to Caden Pollock, 1-1 the count.
Pollock 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Only 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and runners on first and second. The O's up by 4, would like to extend. Breaking ball fouled back.
Got a piece of it, did Pollock. Man, this week is something else.
Why is that?
I feel like it's went really slow and really fast all at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Like tomorrow's already Friday, but so I feel like the week's just been dragging on. But it's already Friday tomorrow. And I got a test in all my hours except for 1, so just gotta.
You just gotta sit there all day, huh?
Well, I gotta grade tests. It's a test grading day.
Lifted into foul territory down the third base line. Maddox Bodden moves over and makes the catch.
So
At least, I was going to say, I thought so.
Foul out for Caden Pollock. Maddox Bodden, new inning at a new position. And the ball comes to him, makes a play over at third.
It's usually how it works.
Yes, it is. Supley will step in for the 4th time today. A single, then a walk. And his last plate appearance came around to score as well in that 2-run inning in the 4th.
Donna down in that YouTube comment section saying Henry's grandmother watching from Florida. Stream's buffering a little bit, but it's better than not watching at all.
Okay, thank you, Donna.
Thanks, Donna.
See, that was the encouragement we needed.
That's exactly right.
Thank you so much, Donna.
Love that.
Always supportive. Was a huge supporter of Henry and the boys during basketball season for the Oaks. Of course, all of us had Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus was hoping it would go farther.
Yeah.
A heartbreaker in Campbell Sport against Sheboygan Lutheran.
Had a couple of teams basketball-wise that we thought would go a little farther. This Lomira boys team is one of those ones as well.
Made it all the way to the game before.
Yep. Ended up losing that one in Verona.
We all made the travel. The entire crew made the travel that night. And
took it to overtime after being down
sure
late in the second.
It was a great game.
Yeah.
The Lomira girls obviously made it to state.
Yep. Ended up playing short there in the state semifinals. Justin and I covered that one.
It was quite an eventful
we had a
winter
good season. Don't get me wrong.
We have the pleasure of calling some really good basketball teams in this area, and nearly all of them made really good, successful runs. Of course, Laconia girls basketball got to the sectional semis, facing probably the best team in the state for girls basketball in Oostburg.
That was a tough one.
The Lady Dutch were an incredible team this year and will be an incredible team next year.
Austin Supley. 2 at-bats, 4 plate appearances, and has been on base all 4 times today. 2 singles, 2 walks, and has scored 3 times. We'll see if he can make it 4 for 4. That loads the bases now for Drew Stetbacher, looking to really put this thing out of reach.
Stetbacher has also not been retired today. Home run, intentional walk, and then a walk last time around.
See what he can do here with the bases juiced and 2 gone. Takes first pitch ball outside. Didn't have a bad hockey season either. The Ledgers, their playoff game, they were up.
Yes.
They were up a couple of goals very late and just a situation they probably should have won. Didn't get it taken down. Went to, 3 overtimes in that game? And ended up losing. But we overall had a fantastic winter season here at JLS and look to continue that on in the spring season.
Definitely a very successful season that was thanks to all of our lovely viewers that gave us a good reason to call the winter season as a 2-1 count here to Stepbacher. And now we're hoping for a really good spring season. We got a lot of different teams. We're covering, obviously, this North Final, like O's baseball and softball, Laconia baseball and softball. Of course, our friends over at CWC baseball.
Got a lot of teams.
Sure do. Hoping for some deep runs as well. We love to cover the athletes during the regular season, but there is something special about the postseason.
Hitters count here to Drew Stepbacher with the bases loaded. Way upstairs and an RBI walk. Drew Stepbacher yet to be retired as well, like Dominic said. He'll pick up another RBI on his day. And the O's back to a 5-run lead.
Another one of the weird things that this Keep the Score app does not do is if you walk a batter with the bases loaded, you think it'd push home a run, and it does not.
Shocker.
It has no problem pushing the walk through, but it doesn't have anybody score.
Carson Fisher stepping in. Pass ball by Cooper King, runners stay. Well, that's because, obviously, if you walk with the bases loaded.
Oh, yes, I didn't even think about that.
You didn't even think about that, did you?
No, I didn't.
That's why it probably doesn't push the run across.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ball and no strikes here to Carson Fisher. Pumped on the inside edge for strike 1. Brewers lost again today.
They did. In the bottom of the ninth.
Yep, Abner let up a solo shot to Spencer Torkelson.
This game, antics that we got in the bottom of the 4th, it feels like a completely different ball game now in the bottom of the 5th.
Dawson Casper, it doesn't help that he is struggling to find the zone right now.
I think Lomira is just leaving him out there as the almost sacrificial lamb.
4 walks this inning.
Casper's getting through this inning.
Make it 5.
No matter what. Is what it seems like right now for the Lions. Because they don't want to have to go through another pitcher.
It's another RBI walk that extends the lead to 6. 9-3 is what the O's won in Lomira on the other night.
Tuesday.
I think they're looking to possibly push it past that. James Kautzer. I believe it's 10 after 5.
It is.
So we could actually be getting in.
I was just about to mention that. We could probably see 4. If we see 4 runs here, if Kautzer puts another one over the fence.
That would be it.
It'd be a walk-off home run. Walk-off grand slam home run. If Kautzer's got some more power in his bat. The wind has died down. But last time he pushed it out to left field anyway, so the wind didn't really do a whole lot except for move it left to right and not back farther as he takes a strike for an 0-2 count. And as we say that, Casper is going to try to get out of this without more damage being done and keep this at a 6-run lead and possibly have a shot in the next 2 innings. Casper will come home to his man in Cooper King. That one swung on. It's going to be a swinging bunt. He'll just push it to the plate. They'll get the fielder's choice force out at home. That inning will end 2-run scores for the Oaks. We'll be back here for the top half of the 6th inning on Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestream.
Each week, Len's Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports salute a great play of the week. Congratulations to Redmond for Laconia that sealed the deal for the Spartans in a Flyway Conference baseball win this past Thursday.
Anything out of the infield should score Cale Krusek. This one blooped out to second base. Redmond comes in, makes the play, and the Spartans get out of it. A late push by the Ledgers makes it close, but Laconia earns the 6-4 win.
Again, congratulations to Redmond from Laconia with our play of the game from Len's Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports.
Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lance Truck. We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Congratulations to Oakfield's Lainey Shep. She is our Student Athlete of the Week this week from Radio Plus Video Sports, Jeff's Livestreams, and Len's Truck Center.
Got her on the rise ball there. Got her to chase, just like we were talking about.
Beautiful pitch right up there at the eyes. No way she's laying off of that with a 2-2 count.
Absolutely. Looked like a good meaty pitch in there. Nice movement on that rise ball.
Again, Lainey Shep for Oakfield is our Student Athlete of the Week this week.
I was just locating pitches, working on new ones, trying to just get a feel for some of those, and then just trusting my defense behind me. So it felt good to be out here.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lynn till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lynn's Truck. Lynn's Truck. We got the trucks at Lynn's Truck.
Back here in North Fond du Lac, a 9-3 game at the top of the sixth. The Lions running out of time. Down to their final 6 outs, and Maddox Bodden takes the first pitch ball upstairs.
And we got Mr. Lane Pastorius warming up in the pen. So we'll see if the Lions use another arm in the bottom of the 6th inning. Let's see if they can plate a couple in the top half of the 6th inning here, as Bodden has the 2-0 count. Pitch will come home from Kautzer, who's still on the bump. That one going to be inside. A 3-0 count now to Maddox Bodden. Bodden will step back in. Kautzer looks, comes home.
Thought it was ball number 4.
I think.
Ready to toss that bat.
I think he was right to think so. It was high.
It was.
But a strike nonetheless.
Back to back. You could just take your headset off. Okay. Payoff pitch coming to Maddox Bodden. Way upstairs, he ends up getting the walk regardless. It's a leadoff walk for the Lions now.
I'm back. And better than ever.
Here, I love you too.
Bye, love you.
Oh. Shout out our mother. Been here back-to-back nights now.
Oh. Foul ball.
What was that for?
It was foul ball. Exciting foul ball down the line for Dawson Casper.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd this pop come from?
Hello.
Celsius is kicking in. Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker. Hello.
That ball has gone a long way.
Dawson Casper.
Hey, Siri. It's not your night. Proceeds to deposit the ball in the stands. This one lifted to left. Moving back is Putty. Makes the leaping catch. Runner stays at first, and the first out of the inning is recorded. She's great, isn't she?
That you and Justin love her. Like, I genuinely think she's fun to listen to. There's something about it that it gets me going.
Okay.
Hello. I don't know. I think it's just so unique.
Yeah, something about it's unique. Hello. See, it's not even like you could set up for the traditional hello and goodbye. You know, you'll hear that once in a while. But
she's unique.
Unique. Hey,
I think
Siri.
it's fun.
Hey, Siri. It is not
That
your
one.
night.
Okay, that one was
Proceeds to hit it 450.
She was still learning a little bit of what she should say there, and I don't think that one was
still
the best.
learning. She's in
a little
the majors.
Bit. Okay, but even your first couple games in the majors, you're nervous. You're
I
still
don't think it
figuring
was her
things
first
out.
couple of games.
It's probably her
I don't
second game or
think
something.
So you're making excuses for her.
But I think her voice is unique. I think she brings a different element that play-by-play announcers in baseball don't bring.
Okay.
And I think we should encourage women in sports and not take them down.
Okay, you turned it that way. That was you skewing my words. Just because I don't like one. Okay, you know what? We're done with this conversation. Thank you. Nathan Leiter at the dish. I'm going to turn your mic down the rest of the game.
That's fine.
Big swing and a miss. Count evens up. I like Doris.
This is Blake Koblenz, by the way, pinch hitter. Put it in my book, but I didn't say it out loud.
I like Doris Burke.
I do too.
She's great. Oh, you don't like her?
She's okay.
I think we should really encourage.
I used to really like Doris Burke, but sometimes that happens.
Well, at least she admits to it, right? I think
Now,
she's one of the best.
I don't think we should talk about Leah Hextall.
I knew you were going to bring her up next.
Because
I knew it. What was that?
I'll turn off a broadcast.
I know you will.
I hear her
I know.
voice.
I'll turn off a broadcast if I hear Tom Reed.
Oh, I understand.
Off the end of the bat, Stepbacher trips while picking it up. Still manages to get the throw across, but it throws him offline. Leiter will reach safely and bring it first and second now. I feel like the people at home feel the same way about us announcing a game.
I told you that was Blake Koblenz.
I'm sorry.
Infield single for Blake Koblenz.
That's when I wasn't listening.
Moves him over along with Maddox Bodden, and now it's Blake Staker.
Do you think I listen to you when you talk?
Obviously not.
Genuine question.
Obviously not.
First pitch swinging.
Uh-oh.
Heads up. That might
Car
be
watch.
car watch. Couple of bounces. Ooh, just passed all of them.
My car's back there again today.
Oh, they're yelling at our mother as she's driving away.
Oh, yeah, she does have a new car.
That would be, I believe, Dimitri Reed.
Did sound like him.
Bang.
That was a really great pitch there from
Fantastic
Kautzer.
pitch from Kautzer.
We both thought it was a strike, but that's why we get paid to do this and not home plate umpire.
It's probably a good thing. Good thing they don't pay me to play the field umpire because, whew, it's everybody out here. I'm just going to start naming everybody in the stands. Would you like that?
Sure.
Okay.
Saw Tom went down there.
I didn't see him. Yep. See, that one gets called, though. Right? He did call it.
No, he did not.
Really?
That was a ball.
Well, who said strike?
Somebody in the stands. Might have been Tom Wynn.
That was very loud. I thought it came from the home plate umpire himself. All right, a 2-2 to Stagger. 2 on. Swing and a miss. He got him.
2 outs now, and now we got to start looking at the pitch count here for Kautzer. He's at 87, so only a couple of batters left for him, as long as they're not quick batters or possibly long at-bats, as he's got Jackson Bloom, the leadoff man, with a runner on first and second and 2 outs.
First pitch outside to Jackson Bloom.
How does Jeff sit on that stool for that long?
Not sure. Speaking of, we have to grab that.
Good call.
Isn't it? Pickoff attempt, no throw.
We'll just keep it in the glove with no throw. That's going to be a ball inside to Bloom. 2-0 the count now with 2 on, 2 out. Deuce is wild.
Knew it was coming.
In the top of the 6th. O's could have a chance to end it in the bottom of the 6th with 4 runs scored. But they got to get there first, as Kautzer now starting to struggle as he's got his 90th pitch home. He's got 10 left to work with.
This will be his last inning.
See how many batters he can get through. 3-0 count here to Bloom. Red light, I would assume it's going to be in there for a strike. But the red light from Jackson Bloom kept the bat on his shoulders. So hitter's friendly count, base hit, ball 4 is what Jackson Bloom is looking for here in the top of the 6th. He's going to swing on this one. It's sky high in the air. Stepbacher will call everybody off. He'll make the play. 3 outs recorded before anybody could come around to score. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The O's up by 6.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Back here in North Fond du Lac. 6-run lead for the O's. They could walk it off in the bottom of this 6th inning.
They could. They need 4 runs to do so. Henry Drazkowski's got to get on, and of course we have the pitching change that I knew was going to happen and still didn't prepare for during the during our break there.
Well, that was quite silly of you.
Yep, Lane Pastorius into pitch. I think Casper will just move over to third as he was before, but that means...
Where is Maddox Bodden?
Where is Maddox Bodden? I think that just means Maddox Bodden came out. The DH will now play the field.
Alrighty.
Because the DH was Lane Pastorius.
First pitch coming home. Henry Drazkowski up and in. He takes it for ball number 1.
So Maddox Bodden out of this game for Pastorius to come in here and possibly close out this game. We'll see how long they use his arm. Probably see a new pitcher for the O's if this one makes it to the top of 7, as Kelcher's at 92. Could go out there and see if he can get them all 3, just in case. We'll see what Coach Behringer does. What was that pitch?
A ball upstairs.
Another one? 2-0?
It is 2-0. It is 3-0. No. That's the same location, but a strike this time.
Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it be like that. Two balls and a strike inside of Drazkowski. Hit right back to the pitcher, picked up by Pastorius.
Foul ball, must have hit in the box.
Yeah, I was going to say, what happened there?
Oh, and Coach Lehman going to get an explanation?
Yes, he is. Off the foot, he's saying. I could hear that one.
Off the foot.
Head coach Lehman doesn't like it. Guy halfway down the right field line.
I heard him say, and I quote, he's 5 feet away. So.
I think they're going to chat about the count.
Yeah, because the scoreboard's trying to keep up. I think the count is 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really? Your scoreboard has 2-1.
Not the iPad. Sometimes I forget I'm doing both.
It's okay. I wouldn't be able to do them, so I'm grateful for you. It is 2-2.
After the foul ball, off of the foot from Drazkowski, that's going to be a ball way outside, and just like that, Henry Drazkowski has some new life. A full count now to him after he thought he had grounded out.
Head coach Lehman, not a fan of the call, not a fan of most of the calls today. What was that?
I don't know.
Payoff pitch upstairs, ball 4. A very new life for Henry Drazkowski, and he makes good on it.
Yes, he does. Sometimes that second chance is all you need.
That's a warning from head coach. That's another warning,
and all he did was give him a thumbs up.
That's so Lehman, head coach Sid Lehman has apparently been warned twice now today.
He was warned earlier?
He just said that's another warning.
No, he said that's a warning. He said, hey, coach, that's a warning.
I heard, hey, coach, that's another warning.
No, I just heard a warning.
Okay,
but
so
Coach Lehman just gave him the thumbs up and continued on.
He has been officially warned now, though.
After a controversial foul call, after some check swing calls earlier. That's probably the first one I think I agree with Sid Lehman on 100%, where
Throw down a second, not in time. Drazkowski picks up a stolen base.
Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Sid Lehman sticking up for his guys and going out there to argue calls. Just that was the one I think was probably the right decision. That's clearly not his call over there at first base.
That's
especially because it doesn't look like Drazkowski reacted like it hit him at all. He was running down and all of a sudden stopped because he heard foul. But Lehman just thumbs up the warning. He knows it's there. As a strike 3 called to Caleb Fisher. I thought for some reason one of those was a ball.
You'd be wrong.
So strike 3 looking on 3 pitches from Pastorius. Runner on second with 1 out now for Logan Putty. 0 for 2 today, but walked his last time up.
First pitch to Putty, swinging at a ball that should have been left for the Birds. Softball team must have a game away tonight because yesterday we saw I don't know if they were their practice jerseys, but we could see them.
Some bright apparel.
From here, we could probably see them. I could probably see them from Madison.
Wherever the Starlink meets up in space, I think we could have saw the practice jersey for if you wanted to be seen in the dark.
Yeah, for sure. You know, go on a late night run or something like that.
Yeah, you wear those.
Put those on.
You wear your practice jersey.
1-1. Way upstairs to Putty.
Runner at second is Drazkowski. Putty now 2-1. The count, 1 out. 4 runs would end this game here in the bottom of the 6th. Lomira trying to get one last wrap and possibly see a new pitcher as Coucher's at 92.
Popped up. Shallow infield. Moving back just to the grass is Bloom, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. That will bring up Jack Fisher now. 0 for 0. Had 1 plate appearance and walked. He also scored back in the 5th inning. Getting his second look today. This time against Lane Pastorius on the bump. First pitch up and in. Want to thank everybody for sticking with us here on Jeff's live streams tonight. We have had a ton of internet issues. I'm sure it's been buffering and bouncing back and forth. A little boomerang action, but glad you guys stayed. Some would say, wow, that was cool.
We do finish each other's sandwiches.
Yeah, we made that reference earlier. You know what? Great minds.
Big swing and a miss there from Jack Fisher. 1-2 now the count. 1 more strike away from Pastorius getting out of this one with the leadoff man aboard on a walk. Could end it here and give the Lions 1 more shot, possibly seeing a new thrower, new hurler, new slinger,
new chucker. There it is.
A new man on the bump.
Okay. New pitcher.
That was the last one I had.
Strike 3, top of the zone. That will set down Jack Fisher. The O's leave 1 stranded. We head to the top of the 7th where it is last wraps for the Lions. It's either they score 6, keep this thing alive, or the O's pick up another conference victory.
Nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Back here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Top of the 7th, the Lions are down to their final 3 outs, and we've got a new, what do you want to say, Dominic? You said 15 different versions of it, so I'll let
let's
you
go
pick.
with a new arm.
New
Henry
Pick
Drazkowski.
the most boring one. Boo.
A new pitcher.
When I always played,
You know who likes the term chucker?
who's that?
Justin Schwarzmiller.
Oh, of course he does. Sweep.
It'll just be a swap between Kautzer and Drazkowski. Kautzer will go over and play third, his position that he's played when he's not catching. And Drazkowski will come in on the bump.
It's Charlie Cole to lead things off.
You know what would be something, Kai?
What's that? A comeback? Foul territory, catch made.
First pitch, or first play goes over to Kautzer. He makes a play. New position always finds the way to get a ball to you in the inning that you come in relief. Kautzer goes over at third, makes a great play in foul territory to record the first out, and the O's are 2 away.
That was a heck of a play.
So you know what would be something?
What's that?
Is if we see a check swing from a Lion.
And he calls him a
He
strike.
calls it a strike.
I thought about it before.
I think in the 7th inning, I think we might see some fireworks with it if it were to happen.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen.
Me either.
Unfortunately, I'm here for the drama.
So am I.
This one ripped to left. That'll get down for a base knock. A 1-out single for Colton Wagner. He's had a fantastic day. He moves to 3 for 4 now. Lions showing signs of life. Cooper King, the righty, steps in now against Drazkowski. Head coach Sid Lehman over at third. The fielding umpire in the middle of the field.
Just something to keep an eye on.
See if we could show you that. I wish we had the ability to circle things on screen.
We have the teleprompter?
Yeah, I could circle.
That's the next thing. Next year during baseball season, we'll have a teleprompter.
Just for the times that things get a little chippy. I lost my pen, so I'm going to take this pen.
How do you lose a pen?
It fell between the screen. That screen down there, and I don't want to dig for it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. 1-1 count to Cooper King. Runner on first, 1 gone. 6 outs needed. Short pop-up in the infield. They could double him off. Catch made, throw to first, and that's the ball game. The O's win 9-3 here at home and take the series 2-0 against the Lions. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, a brief post-game show here from North Fondy.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at Allphase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com at my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back to the post-game show on Radio Plus and Jeff's Livestreams. Austin Supley joining me, who finally gets an interview tonight. Just kidding. Austin went 2 for 2 from the dish. Also had a couple of walks. You scored 3 times. Talk to me about your approach from the plate tonight.
Just get on base for the team and score, I guess. I mean, nothing much.
Nothing new. You didn't change anything up. Couple of rough games for you. Back in Lomira on Tuesday, you struck out 3 times. Today, you didn't get out at all. What changed?
I went in with more confidence than last game.
Okay, that's a good answer. Out there defensively, you guys are 4-0 now in conference. How good does that feel to pick up the first 4 conference victories and continue to truck along in this flyway?
Oh, it feels good because, past years haven't went that way, but we got a pretty good team going on here. So,
of course. Talk to me about a little bit about the resiliency and the bounce back coming from last night. Obviously, Lourdes came in here, took you guys down 9-1. You take it back now 9-3 tonight. How good does that feel?
It feels good. We had a lot of pitchers who don't pitch a lot in game that threw yesterday, so we weren't too worried about the game coming in today.
Awesome. Austin, congratulations, good luck, of course. Let's take Kautzer next, just because Drew doesn't want to go second, I guess. James, you had a fantastic game out there, both defensively and offensively. Let's start with pitching. What was going right for you? Only 2 earned runs through 6 innings. What felt right on the bump, and just how was your approach out there?
I don't know. My curveball was there. Slider was moving like crazy today. Fastball located sometimes. But yeah, just kind of throwing it in there.
Talk about your defense. There were quite a few innings there where you had runners on base, especially early on in the innings, but your defense was able to work with you, help you get out of some of the jams. Talk about them behind you and how good it feels to have a competent defense who can make some plays.
I wouldn't say competent, but, we had some guys not in positions that they normally play, but I'm glad they made the plays at least.
Talk to me about your approach from the plate. Obviously, a 3-run bomb there in the second to take things out. How good that feel around the bases?
It felt pretty good, especially since 2 games ago I was batting 0. So, that's my second hit of the season. So I guess it felt pretty good.
It's a good way to bounce back. James, congratulations. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Drew, we interviewed you the other night. You were a little grumpy, not too happy with your performance, but you bounced back tonight. You had a heck of a stat line here. Intentionally walked in the third, had a 2-run shot in the first. Talk to me about your approach at the plate tonight.
Go yard.
That was just your approach, just go yard?
Yeah, I've been swinging out of my shoes, and it finally happened.
Yeah, I mean, you put it over the wall. How much did the wind help with that? Was that all you, just straight power hitting the weight room, or was the wind a factor?
Yeah, that's weight room, and it was perfect.
Talk to me about how well your team played tonight. You guys started 4-0 in the conference now. Talk to me about how good that feels, especially compared to where this North Fondy team has been in the past.
Yeah, it feels great having a second guy come in like James, and he's just been great all year.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add to the post-game show, Drew?
Nope.
All right. Good luck and congratulations. Of course. See if we can get Coach Behringer over here. Where is he? Oh, he's talking. Coach! He's still talking. This guy, he just always is talking. Come on, you're not getting out of it. We're already live. We're here for the audience. Head coach Brad Behringer of the O's coming to talk. Starting the season 4-0 in conference. Talk to me about how good that feels, especially considering where this program has been in past years.
It's amazing. I can't say anything but that. Like I said the other day, these kids they're great. They're a lot of fun. When we need to rein it in, you'll hear me get loud. Otherwise, let them do their thing, and they play well. So,
talk to me about James Kautzer out on the bump tonight. 6 innings of 2 earned running ball. Talk to me about how good that feels to have some good pitchers out there on the bump. Obviously, he shoved tonight for you. Talk to me about his approach and how that went.
James is one of a kind too. When we combined, I didn't know anything about him, and he came in, pitchers and catchers, and pleasantly surprised. And when we faced Mayville, he shut him down. Here too, I mean, he's dealing right now, and he's on fire.
A little bit of power out of the bats tonight. A couple of home runs that accounted for 5 of your total runs tonight. Talk to me about just the approach from hitters. Are you expecting that, this new O's team, a power hitting team?
Usually we're gap to gap, but I'll take those long balls tonight.
Awesome, Coach. Congratulations and good luck.
Hey, thank you.
Of course, we'll be back after this on the post-game show here on Radio Plus and Jeff's Livestreams.
Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Dominic, final thoughts and stats for tonight's win. 9-3, the O's take down the Lions.
The exact same score from Tuesday night, but this game just felt a little bit differently. The O's, again, were pushing on the mound, but this time just kind of took power swings to take a lead in this one. It wasn't the same way that we saw it on Tuesday. Only 6 hits of the games, but they were much more patient at the dish than they were last night. 9 walks for this O's team compared to 6 hits. They scored 9 runs, so a lot of it just some good base running, something we did not see yesterday from the O's, a lot of base running blunders. But today they came back in this conference game, played their heart out, beat Lomira here. Lomira struggling here in conference play just a little bit, at least to this O's team. They're struggling to take on this new co-op here in North Fondy. Pitching for them, Logan Wendler went 4 innings, 7 earned runs. Then Dawson Casper came in for an inning, let up 2 in his. Pastorius finished it off and allowed 0 runs in his inning of work. 9 hits for the Lions. The problem for them was they couldn't hit anybody home. There's a couple base running blunders with that weird infield fly back in the 3rd inning that they just weren't able to capitalize on. But 9 hits, great job at the plate, just base running and couldn't push anybody home. Just the clutch hits were not there for the Lions. Good win for the O's at home. That's it for me.
All right, upcoming schedule. Let's take a peek. Tomorrow, Wayland at Oakfield softball. We also have Random Lake at Lomira baseball. Saturday, a couple of Mayville softball and baseball games. And then moving on to next week, Springs at Lomira softball, as well as WLA at Laconia softball. A couple of flyweight conference matchups there. That being said, as we like to do here on Jeff's live streams, ended a prayer show, if you would please join me. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for another amazing day, getting to cover these athletes that you put out on the field day in and day out. It was a fantastic game to watch, and we're so glad we got to be here and be a part of it. We also want to thank you for no major injuries. It's going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises on this long season, but everybody seems to be okay, and if somebody's dealing with something, we pray that your healing hands can wash over them. One more ask for you as well before we head home is that everybody here in attendance tonight gets home safely and that they get to their next set of competition safely as well. In your name we pray, amen. Thanks so much for joining us here on JLS and Radio Plus. We can't wait to see you at a dine.
Generations Lanes and angling only. Pino Construction, Verhaeghe Furniture, Schaefer Auto, Coal, Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal